Okay, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? This is going to be a bit of a rant slash my reaction to this article that I saw on Facebook. Well, it's about the whole 12-year-olds in Milwaukee, all around the Milwaukee, Wisconsin area. It's in the Milwaukee paper, anyway. It's basically going to be I'm going to be reading an article to you, and you're going to get my reactions to basically the details of this freaking case. And I'll try to find it again to put it in the and put the article in the description down below. Or if not, somebody who's helping me with my channel will have will have it down there. An article about it, at least. If it's not this one, it will be one of them. Anyway. The title of this article is Charges Detail Washika, W-A-U-K-E-S-H-A, Preteens Attempt to Kill Classmate. Duh. Milwaukee, Wisconsin Journal Sentinel, which is where this is from. Okay. The two Morgan E. Geyser, G-E-Y-S-E-R, Geyser, I guess, and Anissa E. Weeder were in a courtroom in Washika. The two girls had been plotting the murder for months. Morgan E. I'm just going to call her Geyser was allowed to have two friends over each year for her birthday. This year, she'd celebrate on May 30th. Okay. I don't see how that's germane to this article, but okay. That's the day she and Weir would try to kill her friend during a sleepover. I don't know how much of a friend that is, but okay. On Monday, the two girls were charged in the courtroom in the that county circuit court as adults for attempted first-degree murder and intentional homicide. Good. We don't need no dangum influenza. Affluenza in this crapping case. Each face up to 65 years in prison. Good, I hope it gets doubled. Their victims, another 12-year-old from Washika, from the county, was stabbed 19 times by either Geyser or Weir, or both. According to a criminal complaint, all three attended Horning Middle School in Washika. Geyser and Weir are both held on $500,000 bail. The preteens attempted the murder, they told police, to pay homage to a fictional character who they believed was real after reading about him on a website devoted to horror stories. Okay, just 1 second right there. This is the reason that young children under the age of, say, 13 do not need to be on the internet without parental supervision. Crap like this happens because they do not know they do not know, well, crazy crap like this will happen. Anyway. On Saturday, a bicyclist found the victim lying on a sidewalk covered in blood with injuries to her arms, legs, and torso. She managed to crawl out of the woods where the suspects had left her. She was rushed to the hospital where she was in stable condition Monday evening, but fighting for her life. Good. Honey, if you're watching this, Speedy recovery to you. And you other two females, Geyser and Weir, burn in hell. The Milwaukee Journal Sentinel normally does not name juveniles involved in crimes, but in naming the suspects, because they are charged in adult court and because of the severity of their charges. A criminal complaint filed Monday detaining the allegations. Okay. Both suspects explained that the stabbings to the police, referring their dedication to Slender Man. Okay. What the hell? Do y'all really need to be devoted to a freaking character in a book? In a fictional horror story? I've read this dude, he's a demon, so bad idea. The character they discovered while on a website called Creepypasta Wiki, which is devoted to horror stories. Okay. Weir told the police that he is the leader, that Slender Man is the leader of Creepypasta. And in the hierarchy of that world, one must kill to show dedication. Weir said Geyser told her that they should become proxies of Slender Man, a normal figure known for his a paranormal figure known for his ability to create trindles with his fingers and back, and kill their friend to prove themselves worthy of him. Weir said she was surprised by Ginger's suggestion, but also excited to prove the skeptics wrong and show that Slender Man really does exist. Oh, Lord Almighty! Somebody get these chicks psych evaluations, cause they ain't right. Good thing they ain't eligible for the death penalty, cause I'm thinking they'd get it. The suspects believed that Slender, as Weir called him, lived in a mansion in the Nicolet National Forest in northern Wisconsin. They planned to kill their victims and walk to Slender's mansion. Okay. If he lived in a mansion in that forest, wouldn't the police have found him? Huh? Anyway, back to the article. After school on Friday, Weir told police she and Geyser went to Weir's house, where she packed clothes, granola bar, bottle of water, picture of her mother, father, siblings. She didn't want to forget what her family looked like after leaving for Slender's mansion. That does not exist. She also came around 9:30 p.m. to sleep in Geyser's room. They came home around 9:30 and went to sleep in Geyser's room. I'm sorry. Okay. Geyser and Weir planned to commit the murder at 2 a.m. Saturday, according to the criminal complaint. Okay, charges. They duct taped the victim's mouth and stabbed her in the neck, and pulled the cover up to make it look like she was sleeping. Then they'd run. I don't know what to say to that. But the plans changed after they'd been run out of the roller skating rink. They've been out roller skating Friday night. Instead, they tried to kill her in a bathroom in a nearby park the next morning. Weir knew she there was a drain in the floor, the blood would go down, she told police. These bitches is sadistic! This was really happening. No shit. The next morning, Geyser's mom said that they would go and play in David's Park on Southeast Avenue. Just north of Les Paul Parkway. As they left, Geyser lifted up the side of her white jacket and the knife was tucked in her waistband. Weir told police she gave Geyser a look with wide eyes. When asked by police what that meant, Weir thought, "Dear God, this is really happening." Yeah, you better start praying, Lord, because that's the only way you're getting out of this. Yeah, that or your prosecutor's going to have to be a freaking idiot. Anyway, Weir was eventually ended up in the bathroom where Weir planned to stab her friend. Well, I don't know how much of a friend it is if she's stabbing her. Once in the bathroom, Geyser handed Weir the knife, and Weir indicated that Geyser tried to restrain the victim, but Geyser had a nervous breakdown, and Weir tried to calm her down. If you're having a nervous freaking breakdown, maybe you shouldn't have done it. Anyway, Weir then suggested that they go for a walk and pointed to the wooded area near Riviera Drive and Big Bend Road. They could play hide and seek and distract the victim, then kill her there. Geyser was the first seeker, and Weir and the victim hid. Weir told the victim to hide and told her to lie face down in the dirt. The girl refused. Weir then pushed the victim and sat on her, thinking Geyser could stab her, but the victim began to yell and complain she couldn't breathe. She was attracting attention, and Weir got off of her. Geyser gave Weir the knife, but Weir said Geyser told her she was too squeamish and gave it back. You know, little girls, y'all could have got out of this mess if y'all would have just listened to your instinct, which were telling you, do not do this. This is a bad idea. But would you listen? No. Okay. Weir said that once Geyser gave the knife back, Geyser told Weir, "I'm not going to until you tell me to." Weir said she started to walk away from Geyser and said, "Go ballistic." Then told her, "Go ballistic, go crazy." Geyser said she would go ballistic and go crazy. Weir said, "Now." Okay. Weir said Geyser then tackled the victim and started stabbing her, and the victim was screaming, and said that Geyser got off the victim, and the victim screamed, "I hate you, I trusted you." That's a reasonable response for somebody that stabbed you. Okay. Weir said the victim tried to walk towards the street but stumbled. They did not want anyone to see her. So Weir grabbed her arm and pulled her away from the street. The victim fell. Weir said the victim could not breathe. "'Cause you stabbed her, idiot!" And told the victim to lie down and be quiet. She would lose blood more slowly. Weir told the police she gave the victim those instructions so she wouldn't draw attention to herself, and so she would die. Weir told the victim that they were going to help her, but they never planned on actually doing so. Really? They hoped she would die. They would see Slender Man, and he would know he existed. The victims, with the victim lying on the ground, they began to back away. These just bitches. I don't use that word often, but definition of a bitch. When police asked Weir if she knew what it meant to kill someone, Weir said, "I believe it's ending a life, and I regret it." Okay, there goes the insanity defense on Weir's part. Because, as y'all know, insanity means not knowing right or wrong, and, well, she knew what it meant to do, and, well, honey, you gone away for a long time. And Weir also said, "The bad part of me wanted her to die. The good part of me wanted her to live. I don't feel remorse." The easiest she's getting out is a mental hospital for the rest of her life. Geyser's report to police was much shorter. She confirmed the details of Weir's interview with law enforcement, but she thought that Weir stabbed the victim first. "Weir put the knife in my hand. Then I continued to stab her," the complainant quoted Geyser. When asked how many times she thought she stabbed the victim, Geyser did not know. All she heard was screaming. At one point, she stabbed. When talking to the police, she said she was sorry. Then she said she put the knife in her bag and wiped it off her jacket. She also told the detective, "It was weird that I didn't feel any remorse." Again, you're screwed. Weir also said that they didn't want to do it, or he would kill our families. Again, like I said, this is the reason freaking young kids should not be on the internet. When asked who he was, Geyser said she didn't know him. When asked what she was trying to do when she stabbed her friend, Geyser said, "I may as well say it, kill her." Yeah, there you go. Y'all are going away for a long time. When asked about Slender Man, Geyser said she never met him, but he watches her, and he can read minds and teleport. Geyser also said what she did was probably wrong. Probably? Yeah, damn it. She asked a detective if it was illegal to stab one in self-defense. The detective said sometimes, and asked if it was wrong, if that was happen in this instant. "No," she said. "Well, why'd you ask it then?" In court Monday, the Geyser family members broke into tears several times after her appearance. The family is horrified at what happened. Attorney Dana Clutcher said. Oaxaca County District Attorney Brad Scheckel, Schimel, Schemmel, I guess, I don't know, stressed the girls were innocent until proven guilty, added he had never encountered any allegations like this as a prosecutor. Most of the time, in a crime like this, with such violence like this, there's spur of the moment and any kind, there's a hint of heat of passion, he said. This time, he said it was calculated. No crap! Anyway, it's troubling when there's a person lashing out in anger, he said. It's more troubling when it's lashing out in cold blood. And isn't that the worst kind of killer, the cold-blooded killer? Why, yes it is. Schemmel, a Republican running for state attorney general, said he had to bring the case in adult court because the level of charges against the girls, he said he expected the girls' attorneys to attempt to prove reverse wave them into a juvenile court, which he would resist because if moved into juvenile court and convicted, the girls would be held in court until they were 25 at most. Shimmer said, which nice going for the adult then, because these chicks don't need to be getting out if they can do this. Yeah. And it's very shocking that there's no two ways about it. Yeah, that's about right. Anyway, put your comments in the comment section down below, and you can also read the article I just read to you. It'll be in the description bar down below. Anyway, if you want to see more stuff like this, please subscribe. And you can also email me at lastwatchtv@gmail.com. Hit me on Facebook. And yeah, please subscribe, by the way. If you hadn't, why hadn't you? Anyway, I'll see y'all later. Bye.